for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I mean,
not a good stage.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is what we are starting on. And right now, we have Peckham for Summit. Shout out to Peckham. Let's go. Hoping for him he gets that Summit spot. Be very cool.
I'm pretty sure we'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
You'll get it for him? Let's go SoCal.
All
right, but
well,
right now, number 6 in SoCal, Marvelous Marco fighting up against Sparkle, already starting up with the big combo. Got some nice hits right now, but we're going to see how he sort of deals with the later stage game of the game against Sparkle, because okay, right now using really nice timing on that, not getting hit by that. This is exactly what I was talking about, using the Kaswoosh right in the corner where he has that, and also out of shield, yeah, in a neutral. So definitely a thing to watch out for. And okay, tries to go for the ledge trap.
Yeah.
The roll was just properly timed.
Every single option could have been covered, but that's not going to connect just yet. Of course, the Master Sword doing its job at juggling around, making sure that eventually going to take the stock. The back throw could be very, very scary. Just enough, those projectiles just enough to make him second guess when it comes to taking up an option, but of course the Zoom was on deck. Now, both of them a relative same percentage, but of course the stage spike with an untechable option is going to be the first blood, and it's going to be on Sparkle's favor.
So, a couple things to point out about this. One is, it's really hard to ledge trap Hero because he can completely avoid ledge traps a lot of times with Zoom. Yep. And Marco's like gets most of his kills out of ledge trapping. I mean, that's one of Toon Link's biggest strong suits. So not being able to have that option and not being able to get kills out of that is just a massive detriment against the character. But at the same time, we're seeing Sparkle having a tough time landing against Marco's really good lingering up air. So there's big advantages on both sides, and I'm wanting to see which one is going to win out in this match here.
So good, Pop. It's a one-day tournament, so yes, the whole tournament will be resolved today, not only top 32. So please make sure to stay. You cannot miss out on these matches. And following back onto what you were saying, Jet, there was also another piece of insight that we need to keep track of. When Bounce was out, Marco did not use a single projectile.
Yeah, he doesn't need them.
No, and that's the scary part, because Toon Link kind of relies on them, but at least to dish out percentage, Marco feels quite comfortable in that scenario.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing though is like he's not using the projectiles, but at the same time he's staying at a range where he doesn't feel forced by anything Sparkle is doing, because Sparkle can, if you decide to sit back and not throw projectiles and just try to wait out the bounce, Sparkle will like get every buff in the book and absolutely mollywop you. But what Marco has been doing is, like you said, he's been going in a little bit, but not too hard, not trying to be too over aggressive. So I'm liking that for sure.
Also very careful and patient coming in with those Sayers. The Toon Link's doing phenomenally, gets caught in the explosion, but that's not going to be able to take the stock just yet. He's buffed up, and you know that any single touch of that sword is going to be enough to take that stock. However, it is a phenomenal job that Marco is doing to avoid getting punished and dishing out damage in return.
Yeah, really interesting interaction there. So Psych-Up is for one hit, right? So, but when Marco threw the bomb, Sparkle tried to up tilt it, and the up tilt hit the bomb, and that activated the Psych-Up, and there was no more Psych-Up left. And look at that, in disadvantage, he uses it. It's crazy. I love his up usage. And now,
watch out! He's setting up a projectile, setting up an opportunity for
the jab roll.
He's looking for the rolls, exactly. Unfortunately for him, that is not going to be the case just yet. The projectiles come out. What's going to take the stock? Careful, because you don't want to get sniped or destroyed with one of those slashing spells that a hero can afford as well.
Yeah, okay, Zoom does get out of the ledge trap. We do see a returning boomerang, and the up smash does take it. Wow, he had a lot of things covered. He had a bomb going up in the air, he had a return boomerang going through, and he caught that with the up smash. And Marco gonna take it after a hard-fought battle. Sparkle had a lot of opportunities there that I feel like, possibly could have turned into kills, possibly could have turned into something, but Marco avoided it expertly and managed to get the kill. And I think we're just running it straight back to BS2.
Yeah, it felt quite oppressive because that wing condition, which is the projectile setups, even though you're on bounds, like you're still getting hit time and again, juggled even. It might be a little bit confusing, right, as to what the right game plan should be at that point. So right now, Marco doing a phenomenal job once again and keeping Sparkle off stage. Careful here. This could be it. He's waiting all the way down and gets
what a coverage. Yeah,
confirm.
I mean, that's super unfortunate that Sparkle had to use the up B there. Probably wanted to get a zoom instead, but, you know, really, really good coverage by Marco, who's making the most of that edge guarding situation. I mean, when you do get to ledge trap hero, when you do get to edge guard hero, it's great because his recovery is relatively linear, and he really has to go in exact positioning. But, okay, could be, oh, wow, went for a menu instead of a different punish option because, I mean, it felt like there was a huge option to get a big punish there. But I guess, you know, Air Elite doesn't have too much.
Nice, that bounce coming in clutch at that point. Still manages to recover, but the bang allows him to put him once again right at the corner. Bounce is going to ensure that no projectiles are used. And with that buff
forward air, anything big here kills.
Will take the stock.
Oh, yep, up the row. That's one of them.
Yeet.
Pizza time. Yeah, I love the pizza toss. If we do see accelerate here, usually a really huge deal against these projectile characters.
Right.
It's sort of like having, when you have speed art with Shulk, it just makes running in against a projectile so much better. But still didn't see too much out of Sparkle for that. I think Marco was doing a really good job of avoidance during that accelerate time period. And now the bounce is back up again. This is what we saw previous times. Oh, and the crit! Oh man, you cannot ever sleep against Hero. One little misstep right there. And Sparkle makes the most of it.
The momentum shift just like that. Things are not looking pretty for the Toon Link main. He would have to rely on a good read or a confirm in its alternative form, but it's not happening just yet. Sparkle doing a phenomenal job at just forcing Marco back, you know, like, hey, you want to get this edge guard? Well, it's going to cost you. And just like that, oh, unfortunate for Sparkle landing right on the up smash.
Definitely another up smash kill here. And okay, big pressure in the corner once again with these boomerangs. Oh, okay. Wanted to get that bomb down there confirmed. Oh, it's so spicy when it hits. And wow, these projectiles have just been eating up the projectiles from Hero because of their hurt box. And now zoom. Oh, just barely in time. Saw him menuing. He went down 3 instead going up from the top.
Every single menu, it doesn't matter. He's going to search for it. And the reaction time to actually get it right, that's actually commendable as well. Like, be careful because you're still stuck on the right side of the stage, off stage rather, so you know that you're still in imminent danger, especially once you see Marco trying to confirm.
The forwarder does it, and Sparkle falls to loser's bracket.
Oh, that's it? Yeah. Oh, that was a quick set.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, I expected that set to go a lot longer just because of